welcome back to my channel. My name is Beverly for those of you guys that don't know me, and for those of you guys returning, thank you guys so much for coming back and joining me today. For today's look, I'm going to be showing you guys how I recreate this look here that is on my eyes right now. I know the background's not really giving you Valentine's Day vibes, but you know, I already had it up and I did not feel like changing it. But honestly, this look, you guys, I love it. I feel like it's something subtle. It's not something extremely pink. I feel like it's a little sexy, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do something different this year. So if you guys want to see how I recreate this look, please keep on watching. Jumping right in, I'm using MAC the lip conditioner, and I'm moisturizing my lips. Onto the brows, I'm using Soft Brown from Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pro palette, and just kind of combing out my brows and starting from the top of my brow to outline, and then I start working my way in to the front of the brow and outlining it, of course, and then I start to fill it in, as you guys can see here. I also go ahead and do like those fake imitation hairs on the front of my brow ever so lightly. Everybody has their own brow preferences, but this is what works for me. Now on to the base for my eyes. I like to use the P.Louise Rumour 2 shade, and I quickly use this M173 Morphe brush. It is a good brush to blend out any base or concealer on your eyes before starting the application of the eyeshadow. Going in with my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, I'm using that shade Cocoa on my M505 Morphe brush. And as you guys can see, I'm mainly packing it on my outer V, making it very intense, and just kind of packing it on and then blending in windshield wiper motions, really bringing this in and intensifying, like I mentioned, because this is going to be the shade that's going to intensify the look and make it a little bit more dramatic later on as we continue with the tutorial. Now going in with Sandalwood from that palette and using the Morphe M405Brush, just bringing it in all the way into my inner corner of my eyes and just kind of buffing everything out, making sure there is no harsh lines. Also, you guys will see that I use this techniques and these two brushes, and I go back and forth just to intensify the look, then buff it out, and just kind of have both sides even. Okay, and as you guys can see, I finished both eyes now off camera. Going in with my Morphe M224 it's a flat, I would say, concealer brush, a good brush to carve out your eyebrows or cut crease. And I'm using that P.Louise shade to cut it out. I went ahead and applied it to the lash line and just looked up and created that as a little template to know where to cut my crease. And then I just start to carve it out. Here I'm finishing off this cut crease and just blending out those edges. Remember, they don't have to be even, just try to get them as close as possible. And now I'm going to go in with the rose gold shade, and I'm using this Morphe M166Brush. It's a flat shader brush, and just really picking up that pigment and applying it all over where you cut the crease and just evenly distribute it so it can come out to the best of your liking. Going in with this last shade, it's called Risque, and I'm using it on my Morphe M433 brush. I honestly feel like this plum color really does finish off this look for Valentine's Day and brings it together. So using that brush, just buffing out those edges, making sure there's no harsh lines, and really diffusing it and making sure that where those two colors meet, it is evenly blended. Now for this rest of the look, I'm basically just going back and forth between those two shades that I used on the lid and on the outer V, and just kind of making sure everything's blended and it's evenly applied. You know, being a little dramatic and all, of course, I'm just taking a makeup remover wipe and just really cleaning everything, all the fallout of the shadow underneath my eyes, and just getting it ready for the next step, which would be finishing off the eyes and also applying, you know, my foundation and all. Now for lashes, I'm using the Azeredo lashes in the style Legendary. Use Beverly 10 for money off, of course, and I already went ahead and applied them to my eyes using the shade Cocoa again and a smudger brush, which is the Morphe M431. I'm just kind of smudging all the colors I applied on the top of my eyes to the bottom lower lash and just smudging everything through. Using my favorite mascara, it's the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and just applying it to my lower lashes as well as some of the top lashes just to blend everything through with the falsies. Okay, you guys, well, that is it. This is how I come up with this look. Unfortunately, I didn't want to go ahead and film my whole face routine because it's always the same. If I do anything different next time, I will film it for you guys. But if you guys did like this, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You guys already know the drill. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.